Hi crafters, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will show you how I created my daughter's first Holy Communion favors. Here's a small memory from her day. I will start using the cotton yarn in white to start working on the base of our doll. I will just single crochet 6 into a ring. So I make my magic ring. Now I will single crochet 6 into this ring. Once I have my 6 single crochets, I will pull the tail, and this will create our circle. For the next round, I will just increase into each stitch. And in order to increase, what that means is basically to single crochet twice into that same stitch. You can use a stitch marker, ideally use a stitch marker to mark your beginning of the row. For my next row, I will single crochet once into the first stitch, and now increase into the second stitch. And I will repeat this all around. 1 single crochet into the first, 2 single crochets into the second. Next, I will single crochet once into the first 2 stitches and then make an increase into the third stitch. And again, I repeat this. So it's 1, 2, and then increase. One, 2, and then increase. And our base is done. Now for my next round, I will start growing my piece upwards. So I will start single crochet into the back loop only, just for one round. So go into the back loop and single crochet into each stitch for one round total. Crocheting in the back loop only round is done, and now I will single crochet all around. For 5 rounds in all. So single crochet around for 5 rounds. So the first round is done, and I will move on to the second. 4 more rounds to go. Once you have single crocheted 5 rows, for my next row I will single crochet 2 and then create a decrease. That's 1, 2, and now I will make an invisible decrease. So to make an invisible decrease, I will go through the first front loop, the second stitches back loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through, and this way I have created an invisible decrease. So 2 stitches and a decrease. Now, before I decrease any further, I will actually put a piece of cardboard in the middle, just so when I put the stuffing, it will keep the base flat and not rounded with the stuffing, in order for our doll to stand still. So now I will just single crochet into each stitch once again for 3 rounds this time. And now I will just start stuffing a little bit my base. in the back loop I will start to single crochet once and then make a decrease. Now to decrease I will just take the first back loop and the second back loop and single crochet everything together. So one single crochet into the first, insert my hook into the back loop of the first stitch, into the back loop of the second, and single crochet everything together. Back into that first stitch, I will single crochet in each stitch for 3 rounds, and now working into both loops, not just back or front. I will mark my first stitch and resume single crocheting for 3 rounds. My 3 rounds of single crochets are done. I will now make a decreasing round, meaning that I will decrease until I reach the other end. Now I will introduce this pinkish color for the skin, and I will start working to create a head. So my first round I will make an increase into each stitch. Now I will single crochet into the first. I will mark my stitch and increase into the next. just fill in, put in a little bit more stuffing. Now for the next round, I will single crochet once into the first 2 stitches and then make an increase. Now I will single crochet all around for 3 rounds total. Once the 3 rows of single crochets are done, I will move on to the next row, which will be 2 single crochets and a decrease. It's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets and a decrease. Next, I will just single crochet into each stitch. Now I will single crochet into the first and then make a decrease. And then you can start stuffing gently the head. Now I will just decrease all around to close off the head. Slip stitch. I will grab my sewing needle and pass the yarn through the front loop. Pull it close. Now I will just make a tiny knot. So the base for our doll is done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when part 2 is up. Here's a sneak peek of the final result. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.